Shalom Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the elect. Lord willing, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. He makes this lesson be edifying to you, Akim. And I wanted to get into how Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is merciful. And as I was doing deliveries and stuff, I was in around where Esau lives. And I was like, wow, man. Esau is a scum of the earth. Alright? But the Most High still gave him his time to rule. Here it is. You got Jake living on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? Living on, basically sharing an apartment with roaches and rats and shit. Alright? You got where Jake live, the walls are paper thin, man. You probably hear a dude popping his wife. You know what I'm saying? Arguing with his wife or whatever. Kid crying. You know what I'm saying? But here it is, Esau. Esau got acres of land. Esau got the acres of land, man. He got the best foods, Everything is available to him. It's something called white privilege. Alright, to where Esau will get a job before Israelite, man, the Lord's chosen people. Alright. So Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah is merciful. Alright, and this is Psalm 50:16. It says, but unto the wicked God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partakers with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue framest deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. Alright? And what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah is doing is he's it's like I'm gonna read the next verse and I'm gonna explain it. So this is verse 21, Psalms 50:21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Okay, so this goes to show you how merciful Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is, man. Because this is the Lord's house, man. All right, this is the Lord's house, man. The scriptures say, the scriptures tell us how He maketh the earth His footstool. But you sitting in the Lord's house, man. All right, the Lord meaning that the Lord owns this place, man. He the one that allows it to rain. He's the one that allows the grass to grow, man. The scriptures say in Matthew that a sparrow don't fall to the ground unless the Most High has sanctioned it, man. In the book of Daniel, it tells us that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. So this is the Lord's house. All right, and what basically in this precept, as I was reading it, the Spirit came to me. It's like, here it is. You come up into somebody's house, all right, and you just being blatantly disrespectful, man. You just being blatantly disrespectful, man. You come inside a person's house, you don't even say hi to the owner of the house. You know what I'm saying? You flirting with his wife. You over there sitting on the couch, with your feet all on the furniture like it's yours. This is what Esau's doing, man. He's doing everything. Disrespectful, man. Okay, hey, going in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Just going in the refrigerator at will. Okay, this is what Esau's doing, man. All right, by going around, he's going around the earth. Being a big bully of the earth. As it says in Habakkuk. He just doing a whole bunch of wickedness, man. Putting chemtrails in the air. Apostle Ramla, he just did the video about the devil we know, going to how Esau dumps a chemical waste into the water, man, and what that that gets into the air, which gets into the landfill, man. All right. So this devil got to go, man. All right. So Yahweh about the Lord said in verse 21, these things thou hast done, and I kept silence. So the Most High, he basically he allowed Esau to do that, man. Going to show you how merciful he is, man. It says, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. All right. So for all this time that Esau was ruling, he thought that the Most High was with him. You know, I just seen a brother, Behold I Come Quickly. He basically, you know, and what was that video? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold up, Slocky. It says, who's really full of hatred? Okay. This one is called, who's really full of hatred? The Hebrew Israelites or the Edomites, the so-called white man? All right. And in this video, he actually puts an excerpt from the movie Goodbye Uncle Tom, to where this devil was praying and thanking the Heavenly Father for slaves, man. For Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics. All right. Well, in this, it goes into the so-called African American slave trade. All right, which are you Judites. All right. And you know, he's actually thanking the Most High for that, man. All right. So the scriptures say, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. All right. So Esau thought that the Most High was with him, you know. But the Most High said, what? But I will reprove thee and set thee in order before thine eyes. And the Most High is doing that, all right, through the men of the Lord, man. Through the men of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is setting Esau in order, man. All right, we're setting Esau in order, man. All right, like the scriptures say. Let me get that actually. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. All right, it says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. All right, which is basically Babylon, aka America. All right, which is the virgin daughter of Babylon. All right, this is Esau's stomping grounds. This is where Esau pushes his strength out throughout the whole rest of the world. It says, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountains, exalt the voice unto him, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. All right. So us as prophets of the Lord, all right, we're supposed to be scolding this devil. All right. Through what? Through the spirit of the Lord's mouth, man, which is his word. All right. So the Most High said, what? He's going to reprove you, man. All right. You know, basically telling you what you're doing wrong, man, and that you need to fix it. All right. And because you're not fixing it, you're heading for swift destruction, you know. And this is what we're doing, man. This is why we're set up, man. All right. You know, and really, this is why some of us is going to be put to death, as the scriptures say. The Most High, he said, what? I have set forth my apostles last, as it was appointed unto death. All right. You know, because we're supposed to be speaking up against this we're supposed to be speaking up against Esau, you know, which, you know, they may call it, they call it treason, man. You know, but the scriptures say what? Who will stand up for me against the evildoers, man? Esau, Edom is the son of perdition. The scriptures call him. Okay, so the Most High, the Most High is taking you down, man. The Most High is taking you down. I just seen a video. It was basically going into a scenario. So what if all the nuclear warheads in the world would start off at once? All right, and it went into, it said that the blast would be so great that you'd be able to see it from the heavens, man. And it made me think of Revelations, the 15th chapter, you know, which all these nukes will go off, man. That's the punishment of the iniquity of Babylon, man. Revelation 18 tells us that, man. 18 and 4 and down. All right. Hey, so this place is falling, man. All right, this place is fallen. And the Most High is reproving you right before you, your eyes, man. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 12. Because we're at the point in time to where the Most High is getting ready to beam us up, getting ready to take us out of captivity. Okay? This is why you see all the camps across the four corners of the earth, whether it be of Great Millstone, IUIC, ISUPK, so on and so forth, basically telling you Israelites who you are, man. All right? Telling you Israelites who you are. All right? Rebuking the so-called white man for his wickedness. Rebuking Israel for their wickedness. All right? And, for certain camps, we get more in depth as far as going into the RFID chip. All right? And that the Lord is really only for the elect. All right? And, really just getting the Lord's bride ready for the marriage. Okay? And we about to be out of here, man. This is why you see chariot sightings. This is why you see mass amounts of earthquakes daily. All right? This is why people are having dreams. This is why you see blood rivers popping up all over the world. Okay? Because the Most High is getting ready to take us out of here. Now, this is Isaiah 10 and 12. Wherefore shall it come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks. So that's what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is doing now. After he's completely finished, building himself into that great and terrible day, Esau, you going down, man. You going down. All right? That's when, race war is going to pop off. All right? That's when a famine of the word is going to hit. Hey, that's when the Most High is going to give his men spiritual powers, man. Okay? The Most High is going to turn the tables, man. And the Most High is going to really show who he's really dealing with, man. Whose side he's really on, man. Like in the book of Isaiah, I think it's 45, it talks about which I'm just I just actually looked it up. Isaiah 45 and 15. Verily thou art a God that hidest thyself, O God of Israel, the Savior. So like I said, all this time the Lord was hiding himself, man. But he was still looking, he was still basically he kept silence, man. Like I just read in Psalms 15. But now, he's bringing judgment. Before, he's calm, letting Esau sitting back and let Esau do his thing. Which really, it was for our punishment. But our punishment is almost up, man. Okay? So this is the time where, at the end of our punishment, now the Most High can basically start looking at the wickedness of you other nations, man. Starting off with the so-called white man, and on to these other nations, man. All right, because Moab, the so-called Chinese, that so-called Arabics, you Ishmaelites, all you other nations had a hand, all right, and had a hand in messing us up too. So you're gonna get it as well. All right, but starting off with the chief, the king of wickedness, okay, Esau Edom. The Most High is gonna bring you down. So it says, in the glory of his high looks, for he saith, by the strength of my hand I have done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent. Because like the scripture said, the Most High is a God that hideth himself. So Esau was able to prosper, man. Esau was able to prosper when, he took down, all these other nations, man. When he took down, over there in the Middle East, he was able to prosper as far as, taking down, you so-called Native Americans, man. He was able to prosper in all of this, man. So he thought, he thought that the Lord was with him, man. He thought he was King Tut, So it says, for he saith, by the strength of my hand I have done it, and by my wisdom, For I am prudent, and I have removed the bounds of the people, and I have robbed their treasures, and I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. Going back into the scenario to where, you come into a man's house, go into his refrigerator, you look back, he ain't saying nothing. All right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Making yourself a plate, look back, all right, he ain't saying nothing. All right, fuck it. Flirting with his wife, he ain't saying nothing. All right, fuck it. That's basically what the scripture's saying. All right, but it says, and have robbed their treasures, and I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. And my hand hath found as a nest the riches of the people, and as one gathereth eggs that are left, have I gathered all the earth, and there was none that moved the wing or openeth the mouth or peeped. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? All right, now the Most High, he's speaking up now. Which he basically he was always here, like I said. But now he's making his presence known. He's making his presence plain. Okay. All right. And what's more plain, to a pompous man than for Salakia? I'm trying to put it in the right way, the right words. All right. But the best way for a pompous man to hear somebody is through what? The eyes of the lowly. Because that's why the Lord, which is beautiful, man, because the Most High put what? He put his spirit within us, which we're the lowly. We was always looked at as nobodies, as nothing. We was always looked at as, a people forgotten, man. So because we're standing up and the Most High has chosen us, he could have chose anybody. The Lord said he could have chose stones, man, but he chose us, man. Which is beautiful and it's heavy, man. It's heavy, going to show you how beautiful Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is, man. So like I'm reading it again. Isaiah 10 and 15. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself, as if it were no wood. Therefore shall the Lord of hosts, which Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is the Lord of armies, send among his fat ones leanness, and under his glory he shall kindle a burning like a burning of fire, which is those ICBM nuclear missiles. And the light of Israel shall be for a fire, and his Holy One for a flame, and it shall burn and devour his thorns and his briars in one day. And guess what? Once that happened, once the thorns and the briars be burnt up, all right, the beautiness of the Lord's creation can once again, all right, flourish, and shall consume the and shall consume the glory of his forest and of his fruitful field, both soul and body, and they shall be as when a standard bearer fainteth. And the rest of the trees of his forest shall be few, that a child may write them. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but they shall stay upon the Lord and the Holy One of Israel in truth. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, man. And this is the time we in, man, to where Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he's lifting us up, all right? He's, putting us, or allowing us to be on a pedestal, what I'm saying? While Esau is now being made low, man. Esau is now being made low, Yeah, we're going to, it's going to be a little bumpy road ahead, all right? But soon enough, man, our kingdom is here, man. It's like our kingdom is right here, man. It's right around the corner. Okay? So that was it, man. Surely the Most High is a God that hideth himself. Okay? Esau, he got his nice little run for a little season. But it ain't gonna mean shit, man, because the Most High is gonna tear his ass up, man. Esau's that You know, like in Isaiah, I believe what was it, Isaiah 60? How the Most High said he treadeth the winepress alone. All right, so Esau is that winepress. All right, that the Most High is gonna stomp through, man. You know, which is almost like a metaphor. The Most High is gonna burn this place up with nuclear missiles. All right, and the laser beams from the chariots. Okay, and this place is only gonna be remembered as what not to be. Okay, and this place is gonna go down in an hour. The Lord said too, man. So it's like all this Esau doing is gonna be for naught. But the Most High is about to show himself. He's about to make his physical appearance. All right, and pull Esau out of power. Okay. Hey, so with that, Lord willing, I can edify. Shalom to the elect.